Chaos erupted across the UK political landscape today as Labour leader Sir Keir Starmer found himself metaphorically dragged to court, not a literal courtroom, but one in the court of public opinion, for allegedly blocking Reform UK from participating freely in the democratic process. The backlash is intense, social media is ablaze, and accusations are flying. What started as a routine campaign moment has spiraled into a full-blown national debate about democracy, censorship, and political fear. This morning, news broke that Reform UK, the political party once spearheaded by Nigel Farage and now gaining momentum under Richard Tice, was allegedly denied access to a public venue during a campaign event, reportedly at the direction or under influence from Labour-aligned figures. Though no official government directive was issued, Reform UK has claimed that pressure from local Labour councils or entities sympathetic to Starmer's party has led to what they're calling a calculated political silencing. Almost instantly, hashtags like #StarmerBlocksReform and #LabourCensorship began trending on Twitter, X. Reform UK supporters accused Starmer of being afraid of real opposition, while independent commentators pointed out the uncomfortable optics of one major political force allegedly trying to suppress the platform of another. It's a dangerous precedent, they say, one that erodes trust in open, competitive elections. Now let's be clear. Starmer hasn't issued any public statement directly addressing this yet, and Labour sources are quietly denying any involvement. But that hasn't stopped the Reform UK campaign from going full throttle. In a press conference held outside the venue they were allegedly barred from using, Richard Tice didn't hold back. With cameras flashing and microphones poised, he called it a dark day for democracy in Britain. He added, if Sir Keir Starmer believes in democracy, he should stand by it, not interfere with it. Tice went further, threatening legal action and hinting at the possibility of taking the matter to the Electoral Commission. We are exploring every legal avenue, he said. This is not about Reform UK. This is about every voter who believes in free speech, fair debate, and equal access. What makes this moment even more volatile is the context. With general elections looming and the two-party dominance in the UK increasingly under scrutiny, smaller but fast-growing parties like Reform UK are gaining traction with voters frustrated by the status quo. Polls show that a significant portion of the electorate is disillusioned with both the Conservatives and Labour. Reform UK is tapping into that sentiment, especially on issues like immigration, the economy, and what they call the woke agenda, but with growth comes resistance. Some political analysts say Labour sees Reform UK as a real threat, especially in areas where Labour's traditional working-class base feels alienated. In that light, the idea that Labour might try to block their access, even indirectly, begins to make strategic, if not democratic, sense. Whether it was an intentional move or just an unfortunate coincidence, the damage is done. The story is out, and it's gaining momentum fast. And here's where things get even more chaotic. Several MPs, including some from Labour's own ranks, have voiced concerns. An anonymous Labour backbencher told a local news outlet, if we start playing dirty, we'll lose the moral high ground. We've been criticising the Tories for years about transparency and fairness. We can't afford to be seen as hypocrites. Meanwhile, Reform UK's legal team has already begun drafting a formal complaint. Social media users are circulating clips of Starmer's past speeches in which he emphasized the importance of open debate and protecting all voices in the political process. Those words now appear hollow to many, especially Reform UK supporters who feel they've been deliberately shut out. Outside of politics, civil liberties groups are also taking notice. The Free Speech Union issued a statement condemning any efforts, real or perceived, to limit political expression. It's vital in any healthy democracy that all parties, regardless of size or popularity, are given fair treatment, they said. Blocking access to public spaces or leveraging political influence to silence rivals is not just unethical, it's undemocratic. So what happens next? That's the million-pound question. Reform UK has vowed to keep pushing forward, framing themselves now not just as political outsiders, but as freedom fighters up against an oppressive establishment. Starmer, on the other hand, faces a critical decision. Remain silent and risk looking guilty, or speak out and potentially admit some level of complicity, whether direct or indirect. As chaos swirls and accusations intensify, the public is left to sift through headlines, half-truths, and political theatre. But one thing is crystal clear, This incident has shaken confidence in the fairness of the UK's political process. And with the next election just around the corner, voters are watching more closely than ever. We'll keep following this developing story, bringing you updates as they unfold. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you never miss the latest on UK politics and beyond. Let us know in the comments, do you think Starmer crossed the line, or is this just Reform UK playing the victim card?